some of the businesses will make a quid out of it, I'm sure. Well, we don't get an eclipse every bloody week, do we?
Well, with COVID, the last 2 years, it's just been absolutely crazy, which is a great thing for us, business-wise.
A lot of things for people to do. Hell of a lot of food vans have come into town. They've never been here before, so I'm sure a lot of people will come back.
Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. A new car, caviar, four-star, daydream, think of buying me a football team.
We've got crew from Chile, crew from New York, crew coming from Japan, crew coming from Amsterdam. There's some guys in a tent that got the wrong flight and ended up in Karratha, which is 6 hours away. They're from the Netherlands, and they had to hire a car and drive here because they didn't know where we were. We're in the middle of nowhere, man. Like, it's crazy.
You know, this sort of community is a little bit closed, like any coastal town with the tourists coming in. But hopefully people have good experiences, get to see this area, what it has to offer, more than just whale shark watching and diving on the reef. Yeah, the people here, the community is gold.
If you look at the papers and the news articles that are coming on, they say there's 10,000 people coming up by road.
Us, and them. And after all, we're only ordinary men.
My name's Louise Riley. I have this business, Camp Easy Ningaloo, where I go out and I set up campsites for people. It's going to be amazing for the town, for the community, for the whole area, just to have that bit of exposure and let people see how amazing our area is.
That's better than my bedroom.
It's always a bit of a challenge for us to have so many people coming, but we are a tourist town. We are used to having this influx come through.
Look, I can't see any negatives about it at all. You know, I think it's fantastic. You know, we've got some great weather. We dodged a cyclone last week, which was good. We've got a friendly crocodile who's come to visit, which is very unusual, so that's exciting as well. So, you know, it's all positive.
We've got an amazing community, and every time we have an event like this, they all pull together, and especially because our Dark Sky Festival starts today.
Dark Side of the Moon. These are the guys, Roger Waters and David Gilmour. What a master. Dude's a legend, eh?
Regarding Dark Side of the Moon, that's actually a misnomer, because the moon doesn't have a dark side.
I first saw Pink Floyd in 1969 at the Royal Albert Hall when they were still playing Amagama, and one of my favourite Pink Floyd songs is Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, and that one would be a great song to play during and after an eclipse.
Been a Pink Floyd fan since I was young, and with a big rumour was that they were coming to town to play, so I'm still hoping that's true. I don't know.
I'd never heard of them, never took any notice of them, mate. I'm not one of these rock bands, if that's what you're talking about.